ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿ ಮಂಜುಳಾ. ಮಂಜುಳಾ
ಹಾ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಪ್ಲೀಸ್.
Good evening, everybody. A warm welcome to the National Science Day webinar and the launch of the website portal designed and dedicated for the national level essay writing competition NSD2021BLR. Science proves things to you. It does not require an act of faith. In other words, good things about science is that it is true whether or not you believe in it. I am Manjula S.N., Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, S.J.R. College for Women, moderating today's event, jointly organized by Sri Jagadguru Renukacharya College for Women, Karnataka Science and Technology Academy, Karnataka State Council for Science and Technology, Udayabhanu Center for Advanced Studies in Science, Sanchi Foundation, and Techfiz Inc. National Science Day is celebrated to mark the discovery of Raman effect by Indian physicist Sir C.V. Raman. The objective of this day is to emphasize and analyze the impact of science and scientific innovations on society. The Raman effect, which started off as a simple observation of scattering of light by an object, has now found immense applications over the entire cross-section of the industrial sector. Even after more than 90 years of this discovery, it is still remain as fountainhead for newer applications. Raman effect is a significant and convenient tool for analyzing the composition of liquids, solids, and gases. In fact, in 1998, in recognition of its significant role, the Raman effect was designated as the National Historic Chemical Landmark by the American Chemical Society and Indian Association for Cultivation of Sciences. With this note, music regulates motions. Before we start with the session today, I would like to request Ms. Incharamurthy, Assistant Professor, BIET College, Davanagere, for an invocation song written by Kumar. Over to you, Inchara.
Thank you, ma'am. Happy Science Day, ellarigu kuda namaskara. Om Satchidananda ತ್ರಿಧ್ವಮುಖವಾದ ಪರಬ್ರಹ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಭವದುತ್ತಾದೆ ಭವದ ಬಿತ್ತಾದೆ ಮೃತರ ಚಿತ್ತಾದಿನಿ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ ಇಳೆಗೆ ತುಂಬಿತ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಜೀವ ಕೇಂದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೂಡಿ ಬಾ ಹೊತ್ತೀನಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಿತ್ತ ಪೃಥ್ವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೂಡಿ ಬಾ ಹೊತ್ತೀನಿ ಎನ್ನ ಚಿತ್ತ ಪೃಥ್ವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಋತದ ಚಿತ್ತ
ಚಿತ್ತಾಗಿ ವಿಶ್ವಗಳ ಸೃಜಿಸಿ ನಡೆಸುತ್ತಿಹ ಶಕ್ತಿಯೇ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಣಗಳ ಮನೋಲೋಕಗಳ ಸೂತ್ರಧರ ಯುಕ್ತಿಯೇ ಅಖಿಲ ಬಂಧನದ ಹೃದಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಿನಾಶಿ ಆಸಕ್ತಿಯೇ ನಿನ್ನ ಅವತಾರವೆನ್ನ ಉದ್ಧಾರ ದಿವ್ಯ ಮುಕ್ತಿಯೇ ಎಲ್ಲವನು ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೊಳಗೂಡಿ ನೀನೆ ಎಲ್ಲವಾದೆ ಜ್ಯೋತಿಯಾದರೂ ತಮೋ ಲೀಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜಡದ ಮುದ್ರೆಯಾದೆ ಎನಿತು ಕರೆದರೂ ಹೋಗೊಳ್ಳದಿರೋ ಚಿನ್ನಿದ್ರೆಯಾದೆಯೇ ಬೆಳಗಿನ ಕಿಳಿದ ತಾಯಿ ನೀನೆ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಬೋಧೆ ಮೃತದ ಚಿತ್ತಾಗಿ ವಿಶ್ವಗಳ ನಡೆಸುತ್ತಿಹ ಶಕ್ತಿಯೇ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ ತಾಯಿ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ ತಾಯಿ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ ತಾಯಿ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ ಗಾಳಿಗುಸಿರು ನೀ ಬೆಂಕಿ ಗುರಿಯು ನೀ ಗುಡಕ ಕದರ ಜೀವ ಅಗ್ನಿ ಇಂದ್ರವರು ನಾಲ್ಕ ದೇವರನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ ಶಿವನ ಶಕ್ತಿ ನೀ ವಿಷ್ಣು ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಚತುರ್ಮುಖನ ರಾಣಿ ದಿವ್ಯ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ನನ್ನೊಳುದ್ಭವಿಸಿ ಮತಿಗಾಗಮಿಸು ಮಾಡಿ ಹೃದಯ ಪದ್ಮತಾನರಣೆ ಕರಿವೆ ಬಾರಮ್ಮ ಬಾ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ ಮನೋದ್ವಾರತ ಬಿರಿಯ ಕರಿವೆ ಜಗದಂಬೆ ಬಾ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ ಅಗ್ನಿ ಹಂಸಗರಿಗೆ ದರಿ ಕರಿವೆ ಬಾ ತಾಯಿ ಬಾ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ ಚೈತ್ಯ ಪುರುಷ ಯಜ್ಞಕ್ಕೆ ನೀನೆ ಅದ್ವೈರ್ಯು ಬಾ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ ತಾಯಿ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ ತಾಯಿ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ ತಾಯಿ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ ಇಳಿದು ಬಾ
ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ದು.
ಮಂಜುಳಾ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
Thank you, Inchara, for spreading positivity and kindness through your melodious song. Now, I request Dr. Prema Siddharaju, Principal, S.J.R. College for Women, to welcome the August gathering. Over to you, Prema Madam.
Good evening, everybody. Wish you a happy Science Day. Science and technology open doors to enhance the quality of life, and they are the blueprints for a better future. Honorable Chief Guest, esteemed dignitaries, National Advisory and Organizing Team of National Level Essay Competition titled NSD2021BLR and webinar participants. It's my privilege and pleasure to welcome August gathering here today. It's indeed a great honor to have the chief guest, Dr. A.S. Kiran Kumar sir, former chairman, ISRO, to launch a website portal designed and dedicated for national level essay competition organized on the occasion of National Science Day 2021. On behalf of S.J.R. Education Society, Karnataka Science and Technology Academy, Karnataka State Council for Science and Technology, Indian Institute of Science, Udayabhanu Center for Advanced Studies in Science, Sanchi Foundation, and Techfiz Inc., I extend a warm welcome to Dr. A.S. Kiran Kumar sir. I cordially welcome Professor Ayyappan, Chairman, Karnataka Science and Technology Academy, Chancellor, Central Agricultural University, Imphal, to this webinar and website launch program. Welcome, sir. I extend a pleasant welcome to Professor Ashok M. Raichur, Secretary, Karnataka State Council for Science and Technology. I am very happy to welcome Sri Narasimha M, CEO and Founder Secretary, Udayabhanu Kala Sangha, Bengaluru. Welcome, sir. I extend a pleasant welcome to Sri Om Shiva Prakash, Founder, Sanchi Foundation. Welcome, sir. I am very happy to welcome Dr. Vedamurthy KB, President, S.J.R Education Society, and Prabhudev Kalmat, Secretary, S.J.R Education Society, to this webinar. I extend a warm welcome to the National Advisory members, Dr. M. Suresh, former scientist, ISRO and retired principal of BNMIT, Srimati Sumangala S. Mammigatti, Program Executive, All India Radio, and Uday Shankar Puranik, data scientist and science writer, to this session. I am very happy to welcome Dr. Y.C. Kamala, Dean, Udayabhanu Center for Advanced Studies in Science, Associate Professor, National College. Welcome, Madam. I would like to welcome Dr. Vijaya V. Soman, Associate Professor, Sri Mathuradas Mohat College of Science, Nagpur, and Anupam Ghosh, Project Outreach Coordinator, ICTS, TIFR, Bengaluru, for today's session. I cordially welcome all the participants from various colleges, organizations across the country, and each one of you attending this webinar. I am happy to welcome members of the Science Forum of S.J.R College for Women and students to this webinar. Thank you. Over to you, Manjula Madam.
Thank you, Rima Madam. Science Day celebration should not be restricted to February 28th. The science and scientific attitude should be a continuous process. As an attempt to this, a unique national level essay writing competition titled NSD2021BLR is facilitated jointly by S.J.R.CW, KSTA, KSCST, Udayabhanu Center for Advanced Studies in Science, Sanchi Foundation, and Techfiz Bengaluru. I am very pleased to invite Dr. Y.C. Kamala, Organizing Chair, Dean, Udayabhanu Center for Advanced Studies in Science, and Associate Professor of Physics, National College, to elaborate on the national level essay writing competition and to introduce the dignitaries of today's session.
Thank you, Manjula. Good evening, everyone. The discovery made in 1928 in the field of scattering of light is one of the most important discoveries from the point of view of establishment of modern scientific tradition of science in India. The first 30 years of 20th century has opened our eyes to look into universe with new insights. The discoveries made by Max Planck, Albert Einstein, Niels Bohr, Erwin Schrödinger, Dirac was steering the world. At the same time, Sir C.V. Raman, working in the remote corner of Indian Association of Cultivation of Sciences at Bobazar Street, Kolkata, was able to make a new type of secondary radiation. That is how he called it, and that discovery. And he sent it for the publication at the Nature magazine, which the magazine published. This is the major contribution for fundamentals of sciences. The Raman's discovery is one of the major contributions to fundamentals of sciences. Chandrasekhara Venkataraman was given Nobel Prize for the same discovery in 1930. The committee recognized Raman's discovery as an important tool in finding structure of materials. Further, it said Raman is conferred the award for developing a scientific tradition in India. We thought of conducting NSD2021 BLR because we wanted to celebrate the National Science Day in its true spirit, encompassing all sections of society. This year, we were affected by COVID-19 in unprecedented way, followed by examinations for students are going on. In this context, we thought of celebrating National Science Day by conducting an essay competition, followed by publication of selected essays in a book named Mapping Innovations, an Outlook of Stakeholders, NSD2021 BLR. With this introduction about NSD2021 BLR, it is now my privilege and pleasure to introduce dignitaries in the program. To start with, we have Professor A.S. Kiran Kumar with us. Professor Kiran Kumar was born in Aluru, Hassan district, Karnataka. He obtained his BSc graduation studying at National College, Basavangudi and from Bengaluru University. Later, he did his MSc in Electronics from Bengaluru University, further MTech from Indian Institute of Science. He joined the Space Research Organization, one of the organization in Ahmedabad, and from there he started his career. Kiran Kumar sir has given his contribution in the field of space technology in various branches. To start with, he made contributions to the Indian space programs from the early projects like Bhaskara TV payload till the later programs such as Chandrayaan-1 and Mangalyaan. Kumar is credited with design and development of electro-optical image sensors used in India's first remote sensing satellite, Bhaskara, launched in 1979, and the subsequent one in 1981, as well as the ocean color instruments used in weather forecasting, sea zone, landscape mapping, and telecommunication. He is also reported to have contributed to the design and development of imaging instruments for the projects such as INSAT 3D, ResourceSat, Microsatellite, and Cartosat. The terrain mapping camera and the hyperspectral imager payloads of Chandrayaan-1 project is also credited to the efforts of Kiran Kumar. It was the group led by Mr. Kumar which developed 3 of the 5 scientific instruments. And it goes on and on. Mr. Kiran Kumar has been awarded a number of awards to for his contribution to science. The most important ones, some of the important ones are Indian Society for Remote Sensing has awarded in 1994 the ISRO Individual Service Award. This is considered as a very important award for the people in ISRO. Team Achievement Award in 2008 by Indian Academy of Astronautics. He is astronautics. He is confirmed many fellowships. He is conferred with Vignan Ratna for his directions to Indian space program. In 2019, France's highest civilian award was conferred upon him for India-France space cooperation. Mr. Kiran Kumar is President-elect of Aeronautical Society of India. These are only a few to mention. He has been awarded honorary doctorates from quite a few universities across the globe. It is our pleasure and our privilege and blessed to have Mr. Kiran Kumar sir as the chairman of National Advisory Committee for this NSD 2021 BLR and also as the chief guest for this program. I once again welcome Professor Kiran Kumar sir. I now proceed to Professor Ayyappan sir. Professor Ayyappan sir is also born in Karnataka, also studied in National High School and National College. Later, he obtained his graduation from Bengaluru University, followed by PhD from University of Agricultural Sciences, Bengaluru. Mr. Ayyappan sir has contributed to the field of agricultural sciences in the various capacities. Presently, he is the Chancellor of Central Agricultural University, Imphal, and also the Chairman of Karnataka Science and Technology Academy, Bengaluru. We are very happy and blessed to have Mr. Ayyappan sir as the Vice President for the National Advisory Committee and as one of the guests in the present program. I'm very happy to welcome Mr. Ayyappan sir once again. Professor Ashok Raichur sir could not be able to attend this program due to some preoccupied programs. In his absence, I welcome Mr. Ashok Raichur sir also. We have with us Mr. Narasimha. Mr. Narasimha has 4 decades of service credits to his KP. Starting from early age, he is into the social service through Udayabhanu Kala Sangha. Through Udayabhanu Kala Sangha, he is instrumental in publishing hundreds of books, the most important one being the Bengaluru Darshana and the present ongoing project Karnataka Vijnana Tantragnana Darshana. And we have with us Mr. Om Shivaprakash. Om Shivaprakash is one of the partner organizations for this event. He is running Sanchi Foundation and Techfiz. Both the organizations are giving new directions and dimensions to Kannada literature by digitizing them and making it available to the public, which is a noble cause that he is doing. We are very happy to welcome Mr. Narasimha sir and Mr. Om Shivaprakash sir to this program once again. And with this, we have with us Madam Sumangala Mamigati, Professor Suresh sir, has Uday Shankar sir has joined the program. If he has joined Mr. Uday Shankar sir, they have all accepted to be in the National Advisory Committee for our request. We are very happy for that, and we welcome them once again. Once again, welcoming everyone in the program. It is now this is the introduction I just wanted to say. Now over to Manjula.
Thank you, Kamala Madam, for introducing the dignitaries of today's event. One of the significant part of today's session is the launch of the website portal structured exclusively for the essay writing competition. I would like to invite an inspiring personality for the entire science community, Dr. A.S. Kiran Kumar, former chairman, ISRO, and the president of National Advisory Committee, to formally inaugurate the competition by launching the website portal by sharing it on the screen.
What do I do?
So you just shoot the screen,
okay,
share screen.
Portal, okay. All right.
Okay. Screen sharing, sure.
Yeah, I understood. Probably you have to enable. I'm not seeing share screen here.
Present now is there, no sir? Can you see present now?
Okay.
Icon.
Okay, okay.
So in that you can see entire screen.
Are you seeing it now?
Not yet, sir.
Yes. It
Yes,
comes
sir.
now.
Yes, sir.
You are seeing that?
Yes, sir.
You have to choose only one.
Yeah, you are seeing it, sir.
We are seeing it screen.
Okay.
But
You have to maximize that website screen, sir.
All right.
Yeah, now we are
Yes.
able to. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Shivaprakash, you can take the screenshot.
Thank you, sir. We are able to see.
So now I would request.
Just a minute. Venkatesh has just joined. Just before the lecture, I welcome Mr. Venkatesh to the program. Proceed, Manjula.
So I would request Dr. A.S. Kiran Kumar sir to deliver inaugural address. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Good evening to all of you. And it's indeed a great pleasure and privilege to be part of this National Science Day program being organized in the virtual mode. Actually, operating in virtual mode has become a new norm in the current post-COVID or pandemic situation, where COVID has really shown the entire world the impact of a phenomena and how science is essential, science and technology is essential in today's life. While similar pandemics in the earlier centuries would have been actually confined to small areas or local areas, but today's development in science and technology, which has enabled people to travel from one part of the globe to other part of the globe in real quick time, it has made the entire globe shrink into a small, almost like a global village. But then this has also brought in the difficulties of spread of events like pandemic, where what happens at one location quickly spreads to the entire world. And today, over the last 1 year, we have really faced a phenomenal disastrous event where every individual has been almost made to think about life. It's almost like stopping your life and then make you aware of the consequences of things that can happen and introspect and look at life in general. And today we all appreciate that human life is actually so much linked with its surroundings and with the entire activities that happens in the globe. And it's quite easy for each individual to appreciate that as an individual human being, as you grow from childhood to your adulthood and later years, every child goes through the intrinsic curiosity of asking questions. What is this? Why is this? How is this happening? And also learn the process of living on this planet Earth. And when you are able to make a decent living, look beyond your immediate requirements and look beyond the earth itself. So as human beings started evolving, while the initial time went on ensuring livelihood and then providing food for the people, gradually they started building using technological tools and scientific findings, tools which help us perform various mechanical or manual action with ease. And with these tools, the physical labor of the human beings was being reduced. And then gradually the intellectual capability itself is actually, you are getting more and more devices and tools. For example, in fact, today we are actually remembering what Dr. Sir C.V. Raman actually conducted an experiment in his early career and demonstrated how Raman effect can produce so many capable instruments for studying about materials and material properties. In fact, I do remember during our National College days, we had the opportunity to visit his laboratory in Raman Institute, and he was also an excellent teacher. And in the auditorium, he spoke to us about the percussion instruments and the vibrations that happen in the musical instruments and linkages of the vibration to the many of the theories what he was talking about. And today we are all quite familiar that vibration is one of the very key things that is pervading all aspects of scientific findings. In fact, probably many of you are aware that all the electromagnetic radiation is also vibration, and then sound is a vibration. And while electromagnetic radiation going beyond visible to other wavelengths of X-rays or infrared, radio waves, etc., they are all vibration. Till recently, one of the human sensing systems, which was sensing smell was considered to be possible in human body by virtue of actually measuring or determining the size of the molecule. That was what was believed. But the quantum biology has shown that even sensing smell actually happens because of vibration sensing and not because of the physical size of the molecule. So, and this was demonstrated by actually changing the hydrogen molecule by deuterium, and when the physical size of the molecule remains same, but deuterium has a different bond strength, and as a result of that, that vibration frequency is different, and that smell does not get detected. So in other words, what it is showing is even human sensing of smell is also linked to vibration. So in fact, Sir C.V. Raman did a lot of such experiments linking the percussion instruments and other instruments, stringed instruments, and studying them and linking it with light. And in fact, Dr. Sir C.V. Raman was an extremely adept at conducting experiments using items available in nature. For example, one of the professors was explaining that on a post-rainy day, Dr. Raman was actually found just picking up some material near a lamp post, and he was asked what was he doing. Probably many of you are familiar, just after the rain ends, you have this what we call aeroplane, small creatures which fly and all their wings fall onto the ground. In fact, if you pick up those wings, then you can conduct experiments of actually how diffraction happens through that. And he was collecting such wings for demonstrating to the students how natural objects can be studied for conducting experiments. In fact, in a very similar way, recently, just a couple of years back in Bangalore, when IEEE was identifying 100 important scientific experiments which has made a difference to the society, only 2 experiments from India, what Indian scientists had done, has gone into this group of 100 experiments. In that, one was, of course, Sir C.V. Raman's experiment of demonstrating the Raman effect. Another was actually Bose's experiment on actually showing how radio waves propagate and how you can make a switch and then propagate radio waves across opaque bodies or across the buildings, where in Calcutta he had demonstrated to the collector there how conducting an experiment can operate a switch across the building. In fact, these are the only 2 experiments which got picked up in the IEEE's 100 experiments of interest. Now, the idea of saying this was, in India, though a lot of activities had happened, these 2 got the recognition. And today, if we look at Science Day and remembering the Science Day, we are all quite familiar. In the country itself, whether it is Department of Atomic Energy, Department of Space, Department of Biotechnology, or Department of Science and Technology, many of them, lot of work goes on in the area of science and technology. And what is very important for a country like ours is not only pay emphasis for what is being done in science, but also translating what is done in science into tools for technology-based tools, and these tools of helping the society in not only improving its own intrinsic capability, but also address all the various kinds of problems it encounters and then improve the quality of life. And it is in this context, I would like to just give a couple of examples of how Indian Space Research Organization initiated some of the activities and made a difference to the society. Probably we all remember Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, a scientist whose birth centenary we celebrated very recently. In fact, in the early 50s, when Russians put the first object into space, the space technology became apparent, or Americans and Russians were competing with each other, it was Dr. Sarabhai's vision of using technology of space, putting objects into satellites into space, using them, providing a capability to a developing and fledgling democratic country like India, providing communication, broadcasting, and meteorological capability. And it was his vision which started Department of Space, and he made use of his friends in America, Russia, Germany, and France to bring in sounding rockets in the form of kits, got it assembled in a church in Trivandrum, and for conducting the first experiments, he had to convince the fishermen with the help of the priest, telling them, today you vacate this place for conducting our experiment, one day in future the country will benefit. In fact, just as though to demonstrate what he had said, from 1999 onwards, ISRO was able to showcase by looking at the color of the ocean and thermal fronts, identifying where the fishermen, we have a long coastline of 7,500 kilometers. In that coastline, fishermen were told where to go for fishing. And this capability was enhanced by using our navigation satellite, a small gadget which is fitted in the boat of the fishermen today, with a mobile app, and the mobile, though it need not have any connectivity to the terrestrial network, it tells him in his mother tongue and provides in the form of a video compass. She shows where he has to go for fishing. Using our navigation satellite, communication capability, it alerts him in his mother tongue if he is approaching any international boundary, or even if the coming days are going to be very heavy upswellings in the water, or atmosphere is going to be perturbing, so he gets an alert. So you can see the most advanced technology of launch vehicle, satellite building, application, all of this in the hands of a person who does not know reading or writing is enabling him to perform his livelihood. In the same way, super cyclones, and then many such things. And again, Department of Atomic Energy, if you take, they have done tremendous amount of technology development for bringing in the various aspects of tool science and science technology based tools. And more than anything else, probably every one of us today are seeing the tremendous capability of Indian scientific community, which has enabled the India to provide solutions for COVID, both in terms of vaccines, where India is not only able to provide for its own citizens, but also for the global community. In fact, through this, what the country has realized, the intrinsic strength of the scientific community in the country is quite strong, and it is performing very well, and it is capable of delivering many solutions needed for the country. In fact, if we look at today's developments in science and technology, and also what COVID has done, the people who make a difference or who are making decisions, realizing how intrinsic capability, or what we call as Atmanirbhar Bharat, how it can make a huge difference globally. And today, everyone realizes that India is one of the fastest growing economies, and it is growing from 5th position, and it's going to take its rightful position of probably the number 1 position in the coming decades. And you will all be aware that way back in the early millennia, it was India and China which were ahead of the rest in the world, both in economy. And India as a country, if you take, it is one country where the civilization has a strong roots, one of the longest surviving civilization, and there was not a large difference. Actually, today what the Western community teaches, that science is different from arts, etc. Actually, in India, everything, Vishesha Gnan, every aspect of life actually has science embedded in it. And every individual human being is a scientist by birth, and he has his curiosity. It's only those who continue to retain this curiosity till later years and keep questioning, retain their childlike curiosity, make observations of nature, and through those observations bring into practice certain newer tools, bring in newer and newer capabilities. Today you are seeing human beings are able to travel beyond Earth. They are looking at going to other planets. In fact, not only the governments, but also the private enterprises like Elon Musk is looking at how you can make humanity into a multiplanetary species. And like human beings earlier had conquered land, ocean, airspace, today they are looking at conquering space, which is the fourth frontier, go beyond Earth, beyond the solar system, and then explore the universe. In all this, it is the ability of the individuals to observe nature and through nature learn different aspects and then build capabilities which transcend beyond the individual human capabilities. And today, like I was telling you earlier, while powerful machines reduce the physical labor which the person has to do, but with the computers and processor chips continuously being made more and more powerful, today we are looking at artificial intelligence, machine learning, doing functions which human beings and human thought processes and human systems were doing to a level much beyond what human beings can do. So as a result of that, human beings are able to encompass the entire globe and then increase the level of consciousness and move ahead. It is here that it's worth remembering what the Indian heritage is and what India has shown to the world. While the individual human being can be treated as one of the most evolved machines with an intellectual capability much beyond what any human being has been able to create today. But then the process of creating more and more capable robots is continuously happening. And then it's again a matter of time before the human beings probably can create replicas. In biological replicas, probably you're all aware, cloning is already in place, it's going on. So basically what we need to remember is science is not restricted to only few areas. It is actually there in every aspect of our life. Everything that we do in our life requires certain specific knowledge for doing that, whether it is music, whether it is art, or in fact in India, the heritage systems, every profession has a lot of intrinsic knowledge which were being passed on from generation to generation. But today, as the technology brings in more and more powerful computing tools, the ability to make use of these computational tools and create capabilities beyond what is existing is the order of the day. In fact, just the other day, while one person was speaking, he was trying to show how the nature's capability today is far, far beyond what human beings are able to do still. In designs, probably every one of us, when we do some design, we feel we have achieved a great thing. So this person challenged, can you design a car or a transport system today which can replicate itself by picking up material from surrounding it and then reproduce itself? So that is the design challenge. Today, if you look at, there are umpteen number of life forms which make use of material around it and reproduces itself. Even a seed which becomes a tree, in the seed all the information is there. So in the same way, today you people are talking of how to transfer the entire human knowledge or human being itself into information and how that information can be transported and whether such things are possible. So today the possibilities are immense, and what the National Science Day is today attempting to do by actually bringing in competition from across the country by putting people, students at different categories, give a vent to their thought processes, give actually freedom to their thinking process, visualize what can be done and how these capabilities can be utilized for making life on this planet Earth better, more sustainable. That is the most important thing, because in between certain things that have happened, we need to remember that is because science and technology, while it has provided certain tools in the hands of human beings, many human beings have misused some of the capabilities, and also for the benefit of either their own self or their company's sake, have gone into actually adopting certain technologies to such an extent that the impact of this technology development has caused havoc on this planet. So sustainability of life on planet Earth becomes a question mark. So today, what is needed in the next generation is to appreciate our own traditional wisdom from this land, which says that you need to have a balanced outlook, sustainable development. The entire universe, not just the planet Earth, but the entire universe is one conscious being. And unless we give sufficient respect and what it deserves, we will be actually upsetting the balance, and this next generation of the humanity, if they appreciate this basic concept that every individual is part of this universe and it can help sustain life on planet Earth, make sure that planet Earth remains sustainable for long in the future, the coming generation would have difficulty. So let me compliment the organizers of this particular National Science Day event, where they are trying to make the next generation student give to their thinking process, and through that give creativity, bring out their creativity and understand life in general and the aspects of Vishesha Jnan and their usage. And let me wish every participant a great success and a great future to every one of you in your endeavor. And also let me appreciate the organizers of this event and wish them a great success in their effort to bring science and science-based technology and tools and make use of this in a more balanced manner. Thank you very much.
Manjula? Thank you very much, sir. It was indeed a great inspiring talk. Manjula, please proceed.
Thank you, Dr. Kiran Kumar, sir, for giving an insightful talk and remarkable inputs and enlightening how space technology developments made communication powerful, how nature's capability is far from humans' capability, and for your kind wishes. And we appreciate you for sparing your valuable time in spite of your busy schedule. Thank you for your time again, sir. We are indeed privileged to have Karnataka Science and Technology Academy and Karnataka State Council for Science and Technology has a supporting and inspiring team behind this unique initiative. I would now like to invite Professor S. Ayyappan, Chairman, KSTA and Chancellor, Central Agricultural University, Imphal, and Vice President of National Advisory Committee to address the gathering. Over to you, sir. Ayyappan, sir.
Ayyappan, sir?
Ayyappan, sir.
Hope he is unable to connect for the program. You can proceed further.
Okay, sorry, we are not able to, he is not able to make it for today's event.
You can proceed, Manjula.
So now I would like to request Om Shivprakash sir, founder of Sanchi Foundation, to take us to the portal
And explain. Mr. Shivprakash, you can explain the portal.
2021 BLR has a spirited technical team. So that is Sanchi Foundation and Techfiz, and they are the instrumental in designing the website portal. So I request Om Prakash sir, Shiv Prakash sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, everybody, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to present the portal, which was just organized, inaugurated by Dr. Kiran Kumar sir. I'll just walk all of you through the portal. Hope you are able to, I think, okay, I'm not able to share my screen. Manjula ma'am, could you please share your screen and the portal? If it is feasible.
I'll make it right, sir.
Yeah, okay. Meanwhile, I'll check if I can enable that.
Okay, sir.
The portal that was launched today is nationalscienceday.in. This is the portal that you can access from your browsers. And we decided to create a portal to enable all the participants of this event to get the complete information in one single location, so that they don't really have to keep talking to multiple people to see what is really happening behind the event and what is this event is all about, etc. So what you see right now is a homepage of the portal, and it's a single point contact for all the participants of the event. We have information about the National Science Day. This portal will continue to get updated as we proceed from here on. The portal talks about the importance of the National Science Day, and then we are also talking about a focal theme that we have decided for NSD2021 BLR: Future of Science, Technology and Innovation, Impact on Education, Skills and Work. So this will be the focal theme for this entire year, and you would be able to see the registration date, the last date of essay submission, and you also have a complete page to describe this year's theme. So please do visit about this year's theme page on the portal so that you can understand why we have chosen this particular topic. You have a registration link in multiple sections of the portal. We have made it easier for you to just fill in the Google form and register yourself. Then in the latest section, you have a detailed set of topics that has been decided by the NSD 2021 BLR team. You can choose any one of them to come up with your essays. And on top of it, there are some additional topics which has been provided to for your consideration. You can follow your relevant field and choose one of these topics. And any sub-theme that you decide to choose for your essay, you might actually have to reach out to our team, NSD 2021 BLR, via its email ID. And then we will given in the portal, and you can get an approval and then move forward with the essay writing. And we have simple rules for the entire event. The competition will be held in 3 categories. One is junior category for the students studying in 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. And we have a senior category for UG, PG students. And even the general public can participate in this event. And essays must be in English. And we request the students to provide the declaration form. We have provided the appendix 1 and 2 to help the submissions for this event. Then we also have a very simple set of rules, and we have a submission template attached to the portal in the homepage itself. Please do take a look at that. And if you don't understand any of that, please do drop us an email. We will respond back to that. You have 4 important dates. One, we have already inaugurated the portal and the registration begins as of now. Second one is we have kept the registration open till the last moment of the program, that is 25th of the coming month. And then the essays can be submitted till the 31st of March. The results will be declared on 25th April. So these are certain rules and regulations that we have. And the portal also displays all the dignitaries who are in the advisory committee and esteemed members of the committee. We have our organizing team mentioned in the portal. And below that, we have the very important aspect of this entire event. We have awards to be given out to all the 3 categories. We have cash prizes as well as a very innovative thought process that was put in front of the team, which is we'll be selecting essays and it will be featured on a ebook and it will be distributed across the globe through the digital platforms. And the ebook is called Mapping Innovations, an Outlook of Stakeholders, NSD2021BLR. This ebook would be available for people to go through all the selected and award-winning essays. And this is sponsored by Sanchi Foundation. And the ebook digitization partner would be Techfiz. So we take care of the digitizing of the complete essays that will be selected by the committee. And any updates related to this entire event would be made available on the portal on a regular basis. As of now, you can see that the update section is already having the information about the theme and the inaugurational event, and we also have the live feeds. And from here onwards, we'll start posting the further activity updates on the website. So please do follow our portal. And then to reach out to us, you can directly use nsd2021BLR@gmail.com email ID for sending out any questions and queries, etc. And we are also available on Facebook and Twitter. So do follow us on our page and the social handles. And if you'd like to collaborate with us and help us organize this event in a much larger scale, you can do tweet about us, and you can also mention about this event with a hashtag called #NSD2021BLR. So this is all about the portal. Hope you are able to go through that. If there are any difficulties, please do let us know. I will keep in touch with all of you regularly via emails. And we'll also keep our social handles updated so that you won't face any problem until you submit your essays, and we would like to see all of them on our ebooks. Thank you.
Manjula, are you there? Thank you, Om Shiv Prakash, for a beautiful introduction about the portal. I now request Mr. Narasimha to say a few words about the program.
Thank you, madam. Hello.
Hello, we can hear you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Welcome, sir.
I deem it is a great privilege to be part of the National Science Day, being organized by a team of 6 organizations. I congratulate the family of science community in and around India and at the globe on the successful launching of PSLV C50 by ISRO on National Science Day. It's a great tribute to Sir C.V. Raman, the Nobel Laureate of India. Udayabhanu is not only a conventional organization of Kannada literature and culture, but it is also working for the propagation and furtherance of science in our day-to-day life. To mention a few, we have a book published, Vijnana Samvahana, the communication of science. And also, in 1917 and 1918, Sir M. Vishwesvaraya suggests to Bellava Venkatnaranappa and Nangapuram Venkatesh Iyengar to bring out science in simple Kannada language, where those 2 senior laureates bring out day-to-day science in Kannada by a journal called Vijnana. Those Vijnana journals we have researched, brought it in the form of 2 volumes called Vijnana. Now we are working on a big project under the chairmanship of Dr. A.S. Kiran Kumar and the chief editor being M.S. Suresh and editors being Dr. Kamala and Srimati Sumangala S. Mumigati. That is called Karnataka Vijnana Mattu Tantragnana Darshana. A 500 pages volume in 2 volumes, totally 1,000 pages volume. We are working on that under the guidance of Dr. A.S. Kiran Kumar and H.R. Krishnamurthy for last 2 years, and we are hopeful of bringing out and publishing it to nation by another 3-4 months. That's our contribution by Udayabhanu Center for Advanced Studies, Science and Technology Wing. Also, Udayabhanu is a literary and cultural organization marching successfully towards Diamond Jubilee 60th year celebrations by another 3 years, 2024. The organization also working for the health care for common populace and imparting free education for SSLC and second PU students. Now, as post-corona pandemic classes being conducted both offline and online, the students may take benefit of these classes, getting the details from our Udayabhanu telephone 080-2660-9343 or 2660-1831. On this National Science Day being organized by our 6 organization team, I congratulate all of them, one of them, for having taken all the pains and intellectual contributions in organizing this NSD2021 Bangalore. So thank you very much for giving the opportunity. I welcome Dr. S. Kiran Kumar to visit us sometime convenient to him and further guide us on this Karnataka Vijnana Tantragnana Darshana volume being prepared, which is under proofreading and printing work going on. Thank you very much, one and all.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your thoughts. Now we have come to the last segment of the webinar. I request Srimati Nagaratna, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, S.J.R. College for Women, to propose the vote of thanks. Over to you, Nagaratna.
Thank you, Madam Manjula. It is my honor to present vote of thanks on the occasion of National Science Day 2021. On behalf of S.J.R. Education Society, S.J.R. College for Women and Science Forum Sanchi, I express my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. A.S. Kiran Kumar sir, former chairman, ISRO, for delivering inaugural address and launching the website portal. Thank you, sir. I express my sincere thanks to today's chief guest, Professor Ayyappan sir, Chairman, KSTA, Chancellor, Central Agricultural University, Imphal. Thank you, sir. I extend my thanks to Professor Ashok M. Raichur sir, Secretary, KSCST. I thank Shri Narasimha M. sir, CEO and Founder Secretary, Udayabhanu Sangha, Bengaluru. My heartfelt thanks to Shri Om Shiv Prakash sir, Sanchi Foundation, Bengaluru, for highlighting about the website portal. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank wholeheartedly Dr. Vedamurthy KB sir, President, and Shri Prabhudev Kalmat sir, Secretary, S.J.R. Education Society, Bengaluru. I extend my thanks to Dr. M. Suresh sir, former scientist, ISRO, and retired principal of B&M Institute of Technology, Bengaluru. I thank Srimati Sumangala S. Mammigatti Madam, Program Executive, All India Radio, Bengaluru, and Dr. Uday Shankara Puranik sir, Data Scientist and Science Writer, Bengaluru. I wholeheartedly thank Dr. Y.C. Kamala Madam, Organizing Chair for the event, Dean, Udayabhanu Center for Advanced Studies in Science, Associate Professor of Physics, National College, Bengaluru, who is the backbone to the happening of this event. Thank you, Madam. I also extend my thanks to Dr. Vijay B. Soman sir, Associate Professor of Physics, Sri Mathura Das Moheto College of Science, Nagpur. I thank the members, Dr. A. M. Suresh sir, Chief Executive Officer, KSTA, Shri Hemant Kumar sir, Executive Secretary, KSCST, Shri Anupam Ghosh sir, Project Outreach Coordinator, ICTS, TIFR, Bengaluru. I thank Madam Inchara Murthy, Assistant Professor, BIET College, Davangere. My heartfelt thanks to Dr. Prema Siddharaju Madam, Chief Organizing Advisor, Principal, S.J.R. College for Women, for her constant support in organizing this event. Thank you, Madam. I thank all the research scholars, faculties, and students who participated in this event. Last but not the least, I thank the technical team and the members of the Science Forum of S.J.R. College for Women. Thank you, one and all. Over to you, Manjula.
Thank you, Nagaratna.
Thank you, Nagaratna. Thank you all for making this event memorable. Feedback link is shared in the chat window. Kindly fill and submit. And we request active participation of all the students and teachers, as well as the general public, to this national level essay writing competition. And please visit the portal and submit your essays. Thank you all.
Okay. Please give
photo Manjula madam, photos.
A request to everyone in the program, please circulate this portal to as many people as possible across the country among your known contacts. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Manjula and the team SJRC. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, now I request everyone to switch on their video for the photo session.
For a photo session. Everyone here?
Install the video.
See, all 62 is not visible. Venkatesh sir? Sumangla madam?
Narasimha sir?
Suresh?
Please all of you on your video.
Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you, madam.